Joining us for an interview this morning is Bill O'Reilly, host of The O'Reilly Factor on the Fox News Channel and author of A Bold, Fresh Piece of Humanity, which has been on the New York Times bestseller list for 17 weeks now. Was that a good enough plug?
That was good, and it's because of you. You know, we did that little Sunday morning
piece.
Just rocketed it.
Either despite me or because of me, one of the two. Does the president deserve to get the stimulus bill as it stands right now? Does he deserve to get it passed?
Well, you know, I don't know if his grasp of the bill is what it should be, and I'm not saying that in any mean-spirited way. But for President Obama to expect the nation and the Republican Party to accept a bill that Nancy Pelosi and the far left puts together that rewards unions, that spends billions on global warming research, that goes into all kinds of social engineering. If Barack Obama thought the American people, who are really suffering, were going to take all of this and say, oh, yeah, he's not living in the real world. So it's partially his fault for not understanding the mood of the nation right now.
Some of this comes from TARP. There's this, you know, we won't be fooled again. This whole TARP thing went through in the summer or late fall, and hundreds of billions of dollars. We don't know if the money is going to, you know, name
Nobody
stadiums
knows where the money is going.
So
right.
if you're going to spend $1 trillion, show us where it's going.
Well, did you know that the Fox Business Channel has sued the federal government under Freedom of Information to find out where this money's going?
The TARP money, right?
Yeah, did you know that?
Yeah.
We filed a suit because look, the folks want to have some kind of confidence that things will get better. That's where, put yourself in Barack Obama's shoes right now. His job as the leader is to get everybody to say, okay, they've got it under control, we'll ride it out for a year or two, but it'll get better. Not to have all of the 630-page bill that nobody can understand, okay? That's why I want President Obama to be a leader, And right now, I think he's confused.
Let me ask you this. Okay, I'm going to put your hat on for a second. If I were in your chair, I would say you get out some old-fashioned Ross Perot pie charts, do a fireside chat, and look straight into the camera and say, this is how much money it is, and this is where it's going. This is what we're trying to do here. Why shouldn't they do something?
I wouldn't do it yet. See, I think they rolled it out too fast. You know, he's only been in office for 2 weeks.
Right.
It seems like 2 months. But I wouldn't do it yet.
Right.
I mean, when you have the chart ready so that even I can understand it, all right, here's where the money's going, then do the chart. But right now, it's chaos. You know, they're fighting it out, they're this, they're that, and the other thing. But I'm worried about it. I'm worried about the folks, and I'm worried about Barack Obama losing control of the process.
Here's my question, because in some circles on the right, there are people who would suggest they don't want to see the president succeed. Do you want to see this president?
Of course I want him to succeed.
You want to see
I'm not an ideologue, you know that.
Right.
I mean, look, there's an industry of right-wing conservative politics. If you live in that industry, if that's where you're getting paid, you don't want to see him succeed. There's an industry of left-wing politics. That's where you are. We're
Wait a
trying.
minute.
Not you. I'm just saying you. The Latin plural, okay? What I'm trying to do is look out for the folks here,
right?
All right? So if the folks are getting hurt, you want Obama to succeed so they don't get hurt.
Did the president have a blind spot with Daschle?
That's ridiculous. I mean, why would you not? This is what, fourth guy going down? You know, where's the leadership? He doesn't vet them, Obama. He has his staff do it. So somebody ought to get yelled at. You know what I'm talking about?
Don't yell. Don't start. Bill O'Reilly, thanks very much.
Right.
And to read an excerpt of what's the name of the book again?
Bold Fresh, Excerpt.
Yeah.
It's on CBS.
Someplace.
News.com.